Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, and in this video I'm going to show you how I made this super cute Slurp cup. It is Witchy and Wild. We are in September. We are just about in October. Halloween season is in full force in all the stores. People are starting to decorate, so what better time to do a witchy cup, something fun and bright and easy? How about now? Including a cute little topper, a little straw buddy topper. So if you're interested to see how I made this, stick around and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright guys, this is a 20-ounce Slurp cup that I picked up at Michael's Arts and Crafts. I have prepped it by sanding it, cleaning it, and spray painting it orange. It is Rust-Oleum's 2x gloss orange. I don't think it has another color, just orange, whatever orange you like. Anyway, so I am going to apply my glitter using the epoxy method. So I've mixed up a very small amount of my actually a quick set epoxy. So epoxy that cures in 2 to 4 hours. And I am spreading it on the cup. I am putting a nice even cup, just a tiny bit. You don't want a lot because you don't want your glitter to slide off, because you're going to what I'm going to do is let this basically hang dry. So just a tiny bit amount. And make sure, if it's really hard to apply, warm your cup up, and that'll help it to spread more evenly and easier. And then I'm going to go in with this color from Glitter Makes It called Creamcicle. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's this like bright orange with some like orangey, like lighter orangey to like goldish. And I'm going to go in and do a full glitter dump on this, and I'm going to go around all the cup. I'm not going to sprinkle lightly. I'm going to just put it all on. And then once I am done getting the coverage that I want, I'm going to go ahead and let this cup hang dry for about 2 hours before I go in and put my first coat of epoxy on. I'm going to put another coat. I'm going to put a coat of quick set epoxy, so it'll be ready to work on in 2 hours. And I'm going to use about 30 to 40 mLs. Sorry guys, I did not record glittering this lid, but what I did basically was I put a piece of tape in that little hole, and I went ahead with my epoxy and I spread it on, and then I glittered it the exact same way that I did the tumbler. And so this has been drying for 2 hours, and I didn't go ahead and seal it. I didn't feel like I needed to. So I'm going in with my epoxy, with a quick set epoxy, and I'm putting it all around, making sure it's nice and even. I'm getting a good coat on the top, but around the edges I'm going to go thinner. I don't want a real thick coat because I don't want it to drip. So I am going to go thin, and then I'm going to do a second coat around that edge later on, but the top is only going to need one coat. But once you are done applying this epoxy, lay it on a very flat surface to dry. Take your tape off of the bottom. Like I taped the bottom threads to protect it when I was spray painting it, and again glittering it. And then make sure you take the little tape out from the hole so that it doesn't cure to the hole. Alright, so my epoxy is dry. It's been about like 3 hours, and it's not even tacky. So my craft space is warm, and so it cured nice and quick. And I put a good enough coat on there, so I really don't need to sand it to apply my decal. So I'm just going to leave it. The less sanding, the better. And so that witchy one is I cut out of black vinyl, and I picked that up last year somewhere. I don't remember where. This design, the Witchy and Wild, came from Pink Goat Boutique. She has a lot of really cute designs for sublimations, for tumblers, pens, whatever. And so I'm going to link her shop down below with a discount code, so check her out. And I printed this out on clear water slide, and because the cup is orange and because the design is orange, I was concerned that the design would be muted out, so I just I cut out a white disc to put behind it. I don't know if it was necessary or not, but that's what I did anyway. So I did not mirror this water slide, and I I'm just gonna, you know, soak it. I'm gonna spray it. I sprayed it down with my water and I soaked the paper, and it's coming off nice and easy. Slide it on, move it around, get it where you want. Make sure you wet your cup first. And everybody knows how, you know, if you guys have been watching me, you know how I hate using clear water slide or water slide, but I use it a ton. So, because it just works. It works, even though I sometimes struggle with using it. But anyway, so I've got that on. I am going to dry it off. I'm going to pat it down. I am going to wipe it. I not wipe too hard because, you know, water slide is delicate, so you don't want to rip it. And I did rip a little spot, but because this is kind of like one of those splatter designs, I can easily push the water slide paper back and even touch it up with a black Sharpie or a black marker pen or a black paint pen. And that's how you can fix that little mistake. I let my water slide dry, and now I'm in for my first coat of epoxy over these decals.
Alright guys,
Once that is cured, about 2 hours because I used a quick set, I'm going to come in with my Dawn Power Wash. I absolutely love doing Dawn Power Wash. It is so much fun. And the designs are all different every time you do it. So I'm kind of rushing a little bit though. A storm is about to come and it's getting like windy, and I'm trying to beat the rain. So here I go. I'm spraying with I sprayed the Dawn Power Wash, and now I'm going in with my matte black, my Rust-Oleum's matte black, and I'm giving it a good spray. I want to make sure I get a good saturation of the black, and you don't need to let this dry. You don't want to let it dry too long because the Dawn Power Wash will start to slide off, so you don't want that. So just make sure you give it a good spray real quick, and then go in with a bucket of water. I couldn't find my bucket, so here I am using a bowl, rinsing that off. And I love the way this came out. Super awesome.
Now I gotta get in the house. Ah!
Alright, I've been letting my spray paint dry for a few hours, and so now I'm going to come in and I'm just going to clean up any overspray that I don't like. I'm using 91% alcohol. If you want to clean up some of the heavier spray, I suggest going in with acetone, but I was really I didn't want, the heavy spray didn't overlap any spaces, so I'm just going to go in with a Q-tip and 91% alcohol and clean up some of the overspray. And there wasn't a lot, so I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. All right, final coats of epoxy mixed with some ultra fine shimmer. All right, so if you've seen some of my other videos, this is my daughter Aria.
Yeah, remember me from last year?
So sometimes she helps me out, and sometimes she helps me when she doesn't even know she's helping me. So we're at the Dollar Tree, and you know, we make a trip to the Dollar Tree every once in a while, and she picked up a pack of these witchy hats, right, which you took the last one off, so they came like this. So they're all like twirled up like this, see? And I was like, and she's like, I want these, and I'm like, all right. So, you know, they've been sitting around, and then next thing you know, she starts untwisting them and taking,
Yeah, because it's fun, and I like them black. I like all black. I like the dark color.
So, she takes them all out, and now I'm sitting around with these witchy hats, these things all over the place, not knowing what to do, and then suddenly, I had an idea. Do you know what my idea was?
No.
No. I'm going to tell you what my idea was. And I already started it. My bad. So, my what is it? Witchy and Wild cup. So, it's the Slurp cup, and it's got, you know, the middle straw. And I'm like, hey, I could use this just as like a fun, like, you know, like topper thing, right?
Because it has the hole on the top.
Well, because I cut the hole in the top. It didn't have the hole in the top, so I cut the hole in the top to see if this would work. And guess what? It looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool.
Right? I think it's pretty cool. So, I'm going to put this aside. So maybe we should decorate this up a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, do we want to stick with the orange theme, or do we want to go with the green? Where's the other one? The other one was purple, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know where that one went.
Hey, I think
It could be anywhere.
the purple one is right here.
No, but the purple Chanel stem thingy. So I'm thinking we could wrap it around the bottom, right? Oh, can you plug in the glue gun? We're gonna need the glue gun, the hot glue gun.
Let's see where it is.
This is like,
Ow. This is involving
ouch, what did you do?
the dog bit me.
Oh, she nipped at you again? Our puppy?
Him.
Oh, Frank?
Yes.
Our puppy Frank? Our puppy, I showed a picture in one of my other videos of my puppies that we rescued, and
He did this just today.
they're quite a handful with their little puppy nipping. So, oh, can you plug in the thing? Plug in the. So I'm marking. I don't know. So I'm thinking. Let's wrap this back around just the bottom though. And then I'm gonna hot glue this on. And then I have some 3D spider confetti that would probably look cute on this, but they're black, so maybe we'll have to paint them. So I'm gonna be right back in a second when I gather the rest of my supplies. So this is what we're gonna try. I'm gonna try first. I have a red paint pen, and I'm gonna see if this is gonna work to just paint these spiders.
That's a paint pen.
Yeah, and it's working pretty good. So now we can see the spiders.
You can see them anyway.
Nah, like they blend into the cup because the cup's black. So we want to be able to see them. Or at least I think it makes sense to see them. So that one, and let's do this one. So this paint pen is Craft Smart, and I think I picked it up at Michael's. Oops.
Are you going to paint the hat?
No.
Okay.
No.
Where are we going to get the purple? I think we can make the purple with red and blue.
We can.
That's like a pink
But
color.
These spiders are black, and so you need something that's really super concentrated to cover the black. And I don't have a purple that is that concentrated. I don't have another paint pen other than like gold and silver. So I think what I want to do is paint these other spiders white and then go over it with purple so that you can see the purple really well. Do you have a little paintbrush?
Let me see.
So you can see this glue down here. I'm gonna have to figure a way to get this glue off.
This pink one.
I need an itty bitty. Okay, that one's a little too big.
I got an itty bitty.
Super itty
Look,
bitty.
itty bitty.
Oh, that's a good itty bitty one. All right. So we got little itty bitties.
We need 2 itty bitties?
No, just one. All right, so I got white paint in here.
I saw for the blue one.
I'm just gonna dip in here. All right, and let's paint these 2 spiders white.
Why are you putting glue on there?
Glue? That's not glue. It's
Why-
white paint.
It's pink?
It's white paint, yes. Right, because remember what I was saying is that the black is kind of really black, and we don't have like a really good purple. So if we paint it white, then we put the purple over, we'll see the purple better. But the purple won't cover the black because we don't have a really great purple. So what do? We improvise, and we find a way to make it work. And so I'm pretty sure this is going to work.
Okay.
All right, last spider.
The black a little bit stands out. Stands out a little bit.
The black's, what black stands out?
The spiders. They kind of stand out
When they're black or when they're white?
when they're black.
No, they don't.
Kinda.
Not even remotely. You can't even see them. They're black on black.
I can't see them. I can see.
You can see them when they're not close, but...
I can see them on the clothes.
All right, so we'll let these dry, and then I'll come in with the purple and paint them purple. And then we should see the purple spiders on there. All right, we're gonna give this a few minutes to dry, and then we're gonna be back. Just a little hack, guys, that I figured out that works really well. All right, so I was slappy. You see my little glue there? Look, I take this paint pen and just... Gone. Yay! All right, just a little hack. All right, so I lost Aria. She went off to do other things. So what I did here was I took Rust-Oleum's 2 times gloss, and the color is grape, and I sprayed it outside into this little cup. This is the only paint that I felt that was going to be saturated enough to give me the color that I wanted, and so then I just dipped my paintbrush in there, and I'm going to go ahead and paint over that white. The white paint's been drying for a few, like 10-15 minutes or something, and it's actually giving me exactly the color that I wanted. So that worked beautifully. So that's another little like hack. If you want a spray paint color on something, just spray it in a cup and then use that, but just make sure that you clean your brush with acetone, because it's not going to come off any other way, because it's spray paint, so it's not water solvent. So that's how you clean your brush. Just dip it in some acetone and then rinse it in water, and you're all good to go. Alright guys, this cup is all done. I love it. I want to keep it for myself. I don't want to sell it, but it's gotta go. Anyway, I love doing water, Power Wash. Yes, Dawn Power Wash. Love doing Dawn Power Wash. I'm like blah, 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 blah. By the end of the night, I am like tongue-tied. I can't talk for diddly squat. Anyway, so, this gorgeous orange glitter with just the black. It's simple. It's beautiful. This design is so super cute. I am going to list the designer's shop down below, and you can get a 25% discount if you love this decal, or sorry, this design or any of her other designs. So check her shop out. This idea, it's crazy, because my daughter, randomly buys things, and then later, she either comes up with an idea or I come up with an idea. So I thought this was really super cute and fun. And that is it for this tutorial, guys. Thank you all for sticking around and watching. Check the description down below for all the rest of this stuff. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment. I want to hear your feedback. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.